Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have what I melted and burned the first half of January. Before we go any further, I will tell you what's on my nails. It is probably the best navy, really deep navy blue that I have tried and found. And I'm really enjoying this formula. This is a Essie's Gel Couture line. This one is the color number 400 in Caviar Bar. It's really hard to tell in the light here. It is a real dark blue. I really love this one. I really do enjoy the Gel Couture line. Yeah, really enjoyed that. It's my Candle Daddy candle in Morning Wood, which is a Christmas tree smell. So of course I had this going when we had our tree. Our tree is gone, hence the change in decor. All of Christmas is gone. I'm so sad. Anyway, I just finished this one. As per usual with Candle Daddy, I had a really great burn from the top to about here. Then the wick kind of shifted a little bit about midway. It kind of found its way closest back to center again. But as you can see, as per most other ones, the wicks, because they do shift a little bit, they give a lot of sit off on the one side of the candle especially. But otherwise, again, I think these little jars can give Bath & Body Works even their 3-wick candle a run for their money when it comes to scent throw. Yeah, I really like this. And of course, I've always got my code down below. You know, I was sent a whole bunch of candles and wax melts by the company. They did offer a code for all of us to be able to use on even including sale items. Whether you choose to use that or not, I know there's lots of other codes. That's up to you. But do check in the description below. Anyway, really enjoyed this candle. Yes, I am still trying to get through this, and in a good way. I'm not saying I'm trying to get through this because it's taking so much time because I'm so sick of the smell. No, I really do enjoy this, but this is one of those very high quality candle in the sense that it takes a long time to burn. Now, this is definitely a thicker wick, all dark jar. The only writing you'll see is this really bit that I'm trying to get the light to shine on here, which is the symbol right here. That's their symbol for their company. This is in the scent from Cassia, and Cassia is described as delight in our mix of cinnamon, vanilla, sandalwood, and tonka bean. And this is a very, very handsome candle, and it's doing very well. When it comes to throw, it's beautiful. It's just on the border of maybe a bit too much cinnamon, but all the tonka and the vanilla they added to this is just kind of brought it back to earth, if you will. I really do love this. I definitely see myself purchasing from this company again in the future. Of course, you guys know how much I do enjoy my Beauty and the Beast from Super Tarts. This is described as sweet blackberries and magically delicious. Love this. And I took a look at my stock. I'm like, I can afford to give up a bag, not even give up. I'm not hoarding this bag because I do have another backup band bag, plus I have another couple clams. We're good. So it is one of my favorites. It's such a comforting scent. I enjoy this one very much. It is one of my top scents from any vendor whatsoever. It's just a beautiful scent combination. I think this might be one of, if not my very last vintage chic scent that I have in my collection. This is Campfire Tales. As you guys know, I had quite a bit of this. I did chunk it up. I've done a fairly good job. We've gone through quite a bit in this past month. Hoping to get through this in the month of January, but you never know. It's more of a full-time scent. It does come out in the fall. It's Campfire Tales. It's really hard to read, but this is white chocolate, graham cracker crumb, like graham cracker and gooey marshmallow. So it's definitely more of a fall scent, but it's also just a very like gourmand type scent that I really do enjoy. So I'm really enjoying this. I think right now I'm pretty much putting these in my bathroom at the moment, like each cube in each one of the bathroom warmers. This is a very good one. So again, that's Vintage Chic Scents Campfire Tales. Here we have, I think I've used about half a bag so far. Again, I'll put it in the cards above my chopping video, my latest one, to show you guys what I do this was a 3-wick candle from Bath & Body Works. And that video will show you everything from bags to how I put the stickers on, how I chop, you know, all that kind of stuff. But anyway, this was Joy Peppermint Marshmallow. What a delight. I'm really enjoying this for after Christmas right now. I'm really enjoying the peppermint to sort of freshen the air, to get the heaviness of the winter out, you know, even though our windows are closed and it's going to get cold next week. But no, I really do enjoy, I'm really loving the peppermint. It is a joy to melt. It's joy. Laugh along with me or not, it's okay. I'm not offended. Anyway, so this is really good. Like I say, I've gone through about half of the candle that I've chopped up. So I don't know if I'll try to see where I can get to at the end of January. But I really do enjoy this. I've been melting this in between the living room melters or the bathroom melters. Every, each day I kind of decide where I want. Continuing on with the Bath & Body Works chopped up candle. These are all now empties we're at. These are all things I completed. This is an empty bag that once was coveted 3-wick candle from Bath & Body Works in Winter Mint and Spruce. Oh, it's such a great scent. I've saved that other candle that I had that I was gifted for next year. So I will decide by then what I'm going to do with it, whether it's going to get chopped as well so I can enjoy it even longer, or if I'll burn it. So we'll see. But this is Winter Mint and Spruce from Bath & Body Works. Again, very, very good. I predominantly melted this in the bathrooms, so a little bit in each of the bathrooms. So this is day 22 of this year's 2020 Advent Calendar from Super Tarts. So this one I melted in the bedroom, and this is Lavender Rosewood Candy Ginger Mint and Christmas Tree. A little medicinal. I found this to be a little medicinal. I probably should have cut this in half or split this in half and put in the bathrooms, but because it had lavender in it, I was like, oh, I'll put it in the bedroom. It just, I didn't care for it. It's not a scent that I would have purchased in the future from her, and that's fine. So many of their scents when they do these Advent calendars, I'm totally for. Can totally see that becoming part of their regular line. Personally, this didn't grab me, let's put it that way. It was just too much like medicine and in my bedroom with lavender. Had I really thought about it, like I said, I would have chopped it up and put it into our bathrooms, but I did not. All right, so from the Candle Daddy, we have Dragon's Blood. Again, like I mentioned with the candle, I was gifted a bunch of the candles as well as the wax melts. This is the Dragon's Blood. Now, I'm still trying to figure out what Dragon's Blood is. Like, my nose picks up some, it's kind of got a smokiness to it. Kind of a smoky oriental type note to it. And I mean, I don't know. And I know there's some sort of fruit in there, but like an incense type. Not a heavy incense because I'm not really into that. But this was quite nice. I melted 2 cubes at a time in the living room, and that left me with 2 at the very end, which I did 1 in each of my bathrooms on separate occasions. So this was really good, and the wax throws like crazy. That's what I'll definitely say. Like I've said before in many other videos, I do find that if I were to choose between whether I felt that they did their wax melts the best or their candles, I'm leaning towards candles. I feel like even though whatever they do in the candles, they do in the wax melts pretty like or vice versa, it's the same thing. But I just feel that the performance in the candles far outweigh, like considering you guys know I love my vendor candles. And unless they were able to make some new blends, create some new things that just astonished me, like I just was like, oh my gosh, nobody else makes it, then I would feel that way. But I do feel like their throw of their candles is much better. So would I repurchase Dragon's Blood? No, I wouldn't repurchase it. It's not up my alley. It's not a scent I would normally gravitate to. It was a really good performing wax melt. So if this is up your alley, kind of from what my description says, feel free to check them out online. And don't forget the code down below. Feelin' Pine by Scentsy. Now I was gifted a bunch of Scentsy over the holidays, and I'm gonna just, oh my gosh, if you guys can hear that, I can feel it. It's because they're still working on our roof. And it's like 7:30 in the morning, and they've been doing this since 7 o'clock. And I feel bad for anyone. I'm on the 4th floor of a 12-story building. They're working on the roof. I feel bad for anybody on the 12th story. All right, this was really, really, really nice. So Feelin' Pine was delightful. I really enjoyed it. I always use with Scentsy, I use 2 cubes in each one of my warmers to melt. In the bathroom warmer though, because they're much smaller, I just used 1 cube instead of the 2. This was lovely. It was like all those woodsy scents. I'm like, obviously I love that this time of year. We were actually getting a cold snap pretty soon. So I'm kind of like, yeah, get my comfy, cozy like scents out, things like that. So anyway, I really did enjoy this. And yeah, it was really, really nice addition to my melting basket as well. Oh, she's a beaut, Clark. She's a beaut. I love this one, you guys. Pink Sugar Berry is a limited edition as it states. I don't even know if you can get this unless you can go bin diving at Walmart. Better Homes and Gardens and Sensationals are found at Walmart. In Canada, we do not get Better Homes and Gardens, sadly. But if you go bin diving, when I think around this time of year, I want to say they're going to start bringing out their bins, if I remember correctly from previous years. And what I mean by that is they put a lot of these older, like this came out, oh, I have this 2019 is from when I saw Ramona. But basically they put all their older wax, limited edition wax, you know, off-season ones into this big bin, and you basically have to just sit there and sift through it all. And there's a lot of the same scent, like there might only be 10 different fragrances, but you never know what you're going to find. So I would say definitely look out for this one. It is truly a sugared raspberry. It's got like a little bit of a perfume twist. So that's why I melt 2 cubes in the bedroom only. So I do melt this one in our bedroom only. All right, you guys, that is everything. Oh, and I forgot to tell you that Tissa season is burning. So that is part of this melting basket. What I will say about this one, we are right here with how we're doing with the burning process. However, Bath & Body Works, you do this to me every time. It's starting to tick me off. You got puny wicks. It's doing okay right now, but I've had puny wicks for the last 3 burns. I almost just put it off to the side to use to chop down the road because it's sort of started stinking a little bit, and then it kind of corrected itself. It's still low flames. It's still not the greatest. Bath & Body Works, what are you doing? This is ticking me off. I've been a fan of yours for like 10 years now, I think, or maybe even a little bit more. And the quality is going down, and you're making me want to chop up all my candles, which is, you know, kind of sad at the same time. But yeah, I'm not a fan of the puny wick syndrome, the smell of kerosene, just the overall performances generally for my candles. And yeah, so I'm just really, you know, that's why I buy my candles and I chop up most of them. I still save some, as you guys saw. I saved some for, you know, to burn, but I generally burn in the fall and the winter. So now we're kind of we'll be coming out of winter, and I won't be burning as much. So I will be chopping. So you will see another video of me choppy. All right, you guys, as always, be safe, take care, and have fun. Bye, guys.